press on the like post to share. Augustine just coming in. Augustine, good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us.
Thank you, Niger Watch. Good evening, everybody. I just have to rush in. Yesterday, I didn't sleep early. So today I wake up a bit tired. But thank you very much, Niger Watch. Good evening, everybody. All protocols observed. You see, I think we've seen I know it's a review of yesterday's election. I'm disappointed because I said for you to be good, if you want to, if you want to improve in life, leave outsiders, look inwards, look at yourself. Look at yourself. There are certain things you will say now, let me set a boundary or let me set a standard which I expect others to follow to help me. But if you keep pointing accusing finger outside, or even they say if you are pointing 1/4 or 3 are pointing towards you, but why I'm saying this is ADC, my disappointment is you are doing an election. I gave them the benefit of the doubt that they have their party agents at the polling unit. You send them there to get a report for you. You should have a situation room where you keep record of all the results. You should have a website because you don't have to, maybe don't have a radio station of your own, or if you start announcing, they will say you are interfering with the result. It's only INEC. I mean, you have a website. That website is what you should be populating so that people can say, as you are coming, you have your situation room. It doesn't matter. But all this, you didn't do it. You left everything to chance. So I do not see how, even if the person that do not want to rig will not see opportunity of your laps and then rig. I remember taking a training when I came into UK newly. Different types of training the international students were being given. So many. Some choose. I said I will do all of them, irrespective of the job I want to do. There's one they call security. I did it, the training. What we are taught there and is a lesson. The man said, every person is a potential thief. Say if you park your car for no reason, they said, do not leave your mobile phone where people could see it. Maybe you wind up the glass and the glass is transparent. You left money on your seat, either the passenger seat or driver seat. You just leave valuable, leave it open. About 10 or 100 people may pass. One or two may decide to come back. Look at it, say, this not dollar or pound. Oh, it's dollar. And this is a mobile phone, latest one. He will look next as if nobody is looking at him. He will say, contemplate. All it takes is to break the glass a little bit or pretend. You are inviting the thief. In such a case, if the person decides to break your glass and take it without being seen, you have yourself to blame. Although you will report to the police that something got missing. But have you not asked yourself that of all the cars that parked, if you look through the window, you can't see any valuable? Do you think they don't have it? Put it in the boot and lock it away out of sight. So there are what they call opportunistic stealing. You take the opportunistic. So in this case, there are some rigging is opportunistic. What is it called? The opposition, you give them chance to rig. Of course, we know it will rig, even with what Wicked decreed. The fact that they are going to have curfew and all those things, we tell you. So to this, I blame ADC. I don't know. In fact, it's like they weren't serious in terms of planning. You can't leave INEC to plan for you. INEC, just say INEC is for everybody. But what are you going to do? Do you have all these things I'm saying? Maybe they do, but I don't think so. Because all the reports we are seeing is just individual. Oh, my polling unit. Thank God that we are out drinking now. We've delivered our polling unit. Where is ADC? What are you collating? You do your own. Is that not the meaning of uploading so that me in the UK we see it? Somebody in San Francisco, California, we see it again. So to me, I blame the laxity on APC for not, living up to expectation. Apart from the fact that the strategy of disenfranchising voters, telling them, oh, your voting name is not here. It is somewhere 50 kilometers away. Because you can't go there. If you argue, they say, unless you don't want to vote. It used to happen in Lagos in those days. If you are in Ajegule, they send you to last day. You say your own na Ikeja ide. This code na Ikeja. This na Ikeja code. You know they here. You say, but I register. You say, unless you don't want to vote. If you vex and go to Ikeja, they say, look at this one. You be mumu. How you go? They live at one street in Ajegule. You can't they vote for Ikeja. Now your area, you go give up. So that type of trick, they played it and it worked for them. So that to suppress voter turnout, particularly in an area they feel ADC has massive followership. So to them, if they want to learn, let them learn. But a typical Nigeria, they will look for who to blame. By the way, is it not overdue for Nigerians to say, look, this is what we want? Do you know why I say this? It's like 48 hours. And then Nigeria Watch, whatever we do here, I take it serious because people hear our voice go far and wide. My only pain is that they do not implement the solutions we suggest on your platform, on this platform. They do not implement it. Do you know that? I think it's after 48 hours after we were talking of demonstration, protesting, joining Peter Aka and all those things. Say Peter Obi should at least show, because he's the lead, this is the face of opposition. He should join them. Like we are saying, Peter Obi came out. How many people came out? How many Nigerians? Forget about in Abuja, at least there should be up to 5 million people living in Abuja, if I'm not mistaken. There should be at least 5 million. Let's say a good 1 million are youths. Let 4 million be old people, which is impossible. How many of those 1 million are they up to 100,000 or 200 that came out to National Assembly? And this is something that they want to change. Nobody came out. Amaechi came the first day with his son. Then because Peter Obi came just to mark register. Said, after all, if you want to talk of people that showed present, put up appearance, Peter Obi was there. Amaechi was there. So we are equal. I think Atiku came also, if I'm not. So this is not Nigerians. If really you want, you have to lead the way. Why not join? Why not join? Or is it P2B that will be going from house to house to come and bring you people out? I heard Alaba saying the man won't lose anything. Of course, it's true. It's not that he hasn't got money. P2B can bring out maybe 50 million or 100 million, say, make we bribe. But it is not. He said he don't want to participate in something he's against, what he want to change. Rather, if he bring that 100 million, give and say bribe, he will look for one school of nursing somewhere. That's his project. To train more nurses for our primary health care. That is his project. If you give, it's not money. So if you see Peter, he will say, no, bring it. Let's put it into something more useful. Because he felt that I don't need to bribe you to come out for what you know is your future. So what else? Okay, like somebody, I was on the way. When somebody phoned, he said election need money. He need money. He have to do this thing. Tinubu use money to buy, which he said, I bought the seat. Now, are you wondering why Tinubu bought yacht, presidential yacht? Decide to change the aircraft. All these aircraft, they told you they bought maybe this. Let's say they said they bought it at 1,000 naira. Were you there? He has to get his money. Why did he, against all entreaties, with all the opposition, he awarded, what is it called, Coastal Road? No bidding to his friend Chaguri. Tell you so and so amount. Or you go and buy him. He want to take back those money. And then trying to take back those money, that is why somebody showed here, I think I saw it. They will tell you a Ministry of Health will be getting so billion. Everybody go clap hand. How much did they release? 38 million. When they hear Ministry of Health, I said it here, Ministry of Health means at least 37 teaching hospitals, tertiary hospitals, one for each state. If you don't have a teaching hospital because of the medical school or university, you have what they call Federal Medical Center, like they had in Abuja, in Akure, that do not have it, and then maybe Imo State, and all those. So that is what they mean. So have you now seen why they will tell you 238 million? but they won't release it because Tinubu want to recover his money. So if you are expecting Peter Obi to go and maybe borrow money from one Arab country or anything and start giving Nigeria 100,000, they say Peter Obi is not dishing. Yes, now so he don't they do he learn Nigerian politics. If he enters there, those people will say, "Oh boy, pay back now." It will not make his hand will be tied. He will start awarding contract. Tinubu cannot tell Chaguri, who is doing the East Coastal Road, that this because he want to get his money back. Chaguri will say this is how much. He will say, okay, let's make it because I have to get. He want to get those money back. Those money he gave at the pooling unit when they were saying a bullion van the entire Bordelon Road. That is what he's getting. That's why your health is not funded. That's why what is it? What is it called? The other thing I used to show you people here. Bandage is not in hospital. That's why somebody will have a snake bite. You go to a federal medical, the highest hospital in Abuja called the National Hospital. They will dismiss you. They don't have it. So Nigeria, you can't. You can't take granite, put it in your mouth after eating it and drinking water. Say, where is my granite? It's not done now. So let us know, what really do we want? I keep saying this. Do we want people to be corrupt like them, took money, then people will, all manner of people will now come and then gather around P2B? Is it not why they're afraid of him? He doesn't want to take bribe. He doesn't want it. So he said, the thing I want to change, and we all know, you and me, everybody, unless we want to be, we don't want to tell ourselves the truth. Our problem is that our leaders, the people in leadership, not really, I don't call them leader, but the people in leadership, they are thieves. They are criminals. All they are there is just to steal money. How do they do it? You award contract or you inflate budget. Here we saw Akpabio putting as part of his constituency project, Akpabio, that he will teach traditional rulers how to use computer. At what price? It's also million. We saw electric pole, which any of us, if you are abroad doing well, you can give it to your community or your next door neighbor. Say how much is a what is it called? Solar light or solar whatever. You buy a pole which is iron. You can buy it in any market. Tell a welder if you weld it, it be at an angle. Then you put the thing there. It will trap sunshine in the afternoon. In the night, you release it. How much did they budget it? 250 something million for one, which you know is impossible. So it is those money you are going to pulling booth to collect. That is what they want to recover. Do we have to do it? I said here, I think I gave what I was talking. I said, Albert Einstein said, you cannot solve a problem with the imagination that you used to create it. You cannot solve it. The way we've been playing our politics 1999, and we are getting this result. If we continue from 2007 upwards, the same result we'll be getting. Is that what we want? If that is what we want, we settle now. We now said, okay, Niger Watch, maybe we want you to be governor of Edo State. There's no need. Let's just talk of how to raise at least 700 billion in today's money, or maybe 500. How do we get about? You go say too much. Okay, let's start with 300 billion. We go say, how do we do it? We are not talking of how to be good, because this is money we are going to. We say how many voters are in Edo State, registered voters per unit. Okay, each one go take this. When they come, they say, now, wow, the man have spent APC, maybe you done another party. APC, they give 10,000. Niger Watch in own self now 32,000. People go say, now, wow. Now, after that, any road where spoil for you go, that's how you go there. You go there, look at where the money will come from now. When you do budget, you have to take your money. If Nami contribute towards that, I help. I say, Niger Watch, remember, we have to recover because these people are after us. That is the way Nigerian politics has always been played. If P2B has accepted OE well, he cannot be talking of go and verify. And since he cannot say it, they will send a part of them. And in fact, he can't even come out to contest because before the EFCC will come in. They use the EFCC to disturb them before he give up. So Nigerians, what really do we want? That is what we have to understand. The sacrifice you make is that you say you don't want to take money. You come out under rain, under sun, you vote, and then you do all those things. We have to say, look, let us checkmate them and do all this. But people expect P2B to play the politics Tinubu is playing. If you want P2B to play the politics of Tinubu, you should also expect P2B to get the result Tinubu is getting. It's as simple as that. Maje Fashek say you cannot plant cocoyam and then you harvest cassava. Abias in Tokan. But me, I go say you cannot eat yam and then shit out cocoyam. It's not possible. So everything has got its time and season according to Magic. If Nigeria really want, you sit down and ask yourself, do we really want it to work? Making Nigeria work is not the job of one man. You have to say, look, then it requires sacrifice. If you say Peter Obi sacrifice this, then you say, are you prepared to sacrifice? Then you go to blame him. You never bring money to bribe others. They bribe if they do this. Okay, after bribing, and the INEC say because he's the highest bidder, maybe Tinubu go promise INEC this man you see there, not Yoruba man, the INEC. But if you promise him, oh boy, make we talk now, $500 million. Maybe Tinubu no bring him. He say, are you sure? He say yes. He go play ball. Now, when you don't give am that type of money and you enter, how are you now going to attend to our educational and healthcare system? Shebi una see am budget 238 something billion, not be million, no billion for Ministry of Health. How much did they release? 38 million. 38 million for how many teaching hospitals in Nigeria? How many? You go UNTH, they tell you say no bandage. You say whole UNTH federal. How much? Remember, directors go take court. So this is what we are talking about. People should understand. We've educated them here enough. It is either you have it or you don't have it. So what is happening in Nigeria this thing? It's not a question. You have to ask yourself before you blame P2B or blame any opposition. Look into yourself. What sacrifice are you prepared to make? What sacrifice are you prepared to make? But everybody just so if you want to join APC, collect money, they don't expect okay. The five people in Kwara State, is Tinubu interested? In they interested? Did Tinubu visit them? Anthony Joshua nearly applied for Lagos Ibadan Express. Tinubu went to London to go and do the thing, go out there and see them for help. What of the ones terrorists are buying in Kwara? Clear the people and they are taking over their villages. Did Tinubu even visit? Yelwata in Benue State, he has helicopter to fly all over the world or jet. He went to Benue State. Why not fly to that place so that you go see villagers with their dirty hands
did he even Dr. CM, did he even just mention it or reference it?
Exactly. You see, this is the leadership. That is what we are saying. So it's not enough. Because do you know why I say this is that? You see, okay, and we're done. So when you see, it depends on, you have to ask yourself, what really do we want? What really do you want? This is your commander-in-chief. I'm telling you, with the way it happened, if we didn't talk in Kwara, if tomorrow they say terrorists or in Onisha, buy people, flood them, now the same thing result we go get. Yes, now the same result, but God forbid, I don't want, let this be the last. We can't be burying people like that. So what do you expect? Because the money where you spend is too much. When in the warrior and the people that collected money say do this, do this. He said no. After I bought this thing, man, leave me, let me. Because he want to recover his money. He wants to. He want to recover. Even all these city boys they are doing, let me not exonerate them. These city boys they are using it to funnel money. By the time the city boys, all this one are camouflage just to make sure Tinubu gets the 25 minimum in the southeast to satisfy constitutional requirement. Not that he's going to beat P2B. Tobi can say when they announce result, he say Tinubu come first in Anambra. P2B, no, he's not going to work anywhere in southeast. Just to get that constitutional requirement of 25% by rig, maybe I could just write something given. All this money city boys are doing, he will recover it. So when people now say after all this, because that is the business. That is what P2B want to stop. That's why he say he doesn't give bribe, he doesn't want to accept. So that let us win Nigeria over. By the time we put the effort in and then he gets in, you don't have to say we are settling anybody. Alex Oti in Abia, no godfather. You see him? That's how it works. No godfather. If to say the PDP chap entered, okay, Zie Ibazu, the one that used 10 billion to build an audio airport, he signed 10 billion out, say he don't build airport for Abia, hoping that na PDP go come cover that trick, because if I no, Alex Oti enter in Abia. See, say 10 billion was taken out for airport. Airport is a structure. It's not fresh air. He looked the whole of Abia, no airport. He called the man, say, where the airport now with the money? He brought international auditing firm. You see it? So if Nenoti did not allow announce Alexoti as winner, okay, Ziebazo for be godfather to the person where him put in, he go the draw. And that this, for instance, what's it called? Pension for ex-governors go continue the flow. Abia, the dirty, where we take no Abia, go still there. Maybe this light where then commission. By the way, people should know this. There are 36 states in Nigeria, including Abuja, making 37. Only Abia State, if national grid collapse, that affect Abia State. That's an achievement. National grid collapse, whether for 1 hour or 10 hours or whatever, Abia is not among. Abia is out. Abia is like a different country of its own when it comes to power. Elexoti said Abia is no longer on this. He's telling the Southeast, don't start anything. We lay a pipe so that we sort of upgrade the system in Aba to give the whole of Southeast. That's what he's telling the governors in Enugu when they do this. So this is what the type of leadership people should be talking about, because Elexoti have to use all the money in Abia to work for Abia people, because there is no godfather. There is no godfather. Nobody saying na you, na be, because that is the thing. So Peter Obi doesn't want this godfatherism. Otherwise, he's ready to play ball, collect all you well, do all the throw money, and they won't give it to him. Then if he gets in, he will talk, say the money where he spent, because all the creditors go, they worry him. I beg the money now, we don't put you there. This, if you no agree, they go through House of Reps or House of Senate, impeachment. Before you know, you will dance to their tune. In Anambra, they wanted to impeach him. The Senate, the House of Assembly members sent representative to him. So all these things you are doing, come and negotiate with us. Peter Obi said no. So many personalities in Anambra went to Peter saying, you are you not ashamed? Will you be the person that are going to impeach? Don't you know it will a dent on you? Peter Obi said, look, let me be the person they will impeach for doing the right thing, for saving money for the state. Part of the this thing, allegation against him was he was saving money without authorization. Can you imagine who authorized them to save money? So this is the politics. So when we say it here, Nigeria, you have to make up your mind. It's not a question of this man. If you want to chop your cake before you still have it, it's up to you. People should make sacrifice. Election like this, you know what to do. You go there. If you want to suspend certain things, you go. You don't need somebody to push you again. You know what is on board. Tinubu bought the thing. That's why he can deliver. Is it not when he was coming? Say, if I didn't give you people power, don't vote for me. Where are we today? So why is he campaigning? Have he given you electricity? No way, because he spent the money. The money run in millions of dollars. He spent to buy vote. Even then, it was 30-something%. So what are you coming to disturb him again for? He has to enjoy himself and recoup his money through the contract of a coastal road and something like that. Health is suffering. What of education? That's why he's raising all these tax. If he can't borrow from outside, he will get you by force through tax. Tax everything, petrol, everything. You're looking for money. So that if he doesn't want to lose his own money. Is that what we want? Nigerians, please, I think we've analyzed it enough here for even a deaf and the blind to hear and see. But if people still feel that is the way politics should be played, well, fine and good. Let the suffering continue. In the end, it's no longer suffering that people are even talking of now. The time of rice cost, beans cost, tomato, we know, those ones. People are now worried that even with hunger, they are being slaughtered. Tell me, those people they slaughtered in Kwara State, are they not hungry? Are they all rich men? Even in their ramshackle buildings, they still come there to slaughter them with the hunger. So that is the danger Nigeria is facing. It's not just that high cost of living, inflation, no electricity, no pipe-borne water. But this one, even with the hunger, you are sleeping, you are not safe. When you are even hungry, that is double jeopardy. Naija Watch, thank you very much for at least. Let's continue. But for me, as a person, I don't usually lose hope until I buy. That is the day my hope. But everything I stay. But we continue.
Talk of double jeopardy. Now read double jeopardy.
Exactly.
If there's anything like triple jeopardy, if there's anything like
is that
that,
not?
I think they face for Nigeria.
Nigeria has been facing poverty. Maybe Obasanjo time, Jonathan time, President Jonathan. Oh boy, now wow, job too much. You can't get a job. This. At least you go there. Not be like this now. How many terror groups have taken resident in Nigeria? By just like that, unprovoked. What did they do? What did poor people do? Then they are there just selling their sugarcane or this, and then some terror group will just come and even now they're using our tax money to even pay bandits, negotiate with them, give them money. That is the country where we are now. So Nigerians should rise up and decide. Ask yourself. That's why I started by saying, before you improve yourself in life, my father taught me, you first of all look inwards. Forget about others. You ask yourself, what is it I'm not doing right? There must be something, unless you don't want to be honest. It's only when you criticize yourself and then assume responsibility for certain position you are in life, then you can march forward. Everything cannot just be outside. Opposition, INEC. You have to do something on your own to show that really, we know INEC will come out with this, but let us see if we can be a step or two ahead. But they don't do it. You leave everything to chance.
Yeah. You see, that's exactly what I talked about, my submission earlier, that the opposition at this point in time, they should be able to preempt the rigging.
Yes.
They already know. You already know.
Yes.
I'm talking of the opposition now, not even the Nigerian people too. Those that are going to the polling station, polling unit to vote, you already know their game. You have to do something about it. You cannot just fold your arms. You know these people. You know what they are up to. You know that they continue to go more and more sophisticated at each and every election. So it's not that they are playing new tricks, even if they are improving on their rigging. You already know. All you need to do is just to go 2-3 steps ahead of them. Get ready for them. The people, the political parties, just get ready for them and make the rigging impossible. For me, I think it is doable.
It's doable.
But why they are not doing it,
I don't know.
I don't know.
You don't give that's what they call, you leave things to chance. I remember when I was doing research, my professor will say, look, don't leave everything to chance. Take custody. I know you are reading, you call yourself a student, he said take custody. It's your work. That's what then I thought the man was. He said take custody. He said it's your work. In the end, it's your work. So don't leave it to chance. Don't feel that this person, they will lock down. After all, they normally lock down every weekend. They will go around and check. It's your work, because what if you lose, you lose. So that is what opposition should come up with. It's not enough. Then you relax. If they do, then you start to cry, cry. What they call them? What they say. So it's not. You see, these are Abuja election. The first outing clearly for ADC. It's a shame. Sometimes I wonder. Okay, let's look at it. David Mark is the national chairman.
Yes.
Who is the equivalent of David Mark in the states? They should have. Okay, who is the equivalent of David Mark in the FCT? FCT generally with their cabinet. Who is the equivalent of Aregbesola, Rauf Aregbesola, who is the Secretary General? They should have in Abuja. That is the executive. Then when you get Abuja is 6 area councils. Each area council will have the equivalent of David Mark, the chairman, and then the executive, Aregbesola and their district. Then when you get there, what meeting did you have your own meeting before meeting to say, look, what our strategy? How do we check this? How do we make sure? Or you just assume office, I'm the secretary in Abuja.
They don't do that. They just assume office. They just assume office.
That is the thing.
And then micromanage everything. Everything
exactly.
down to the ward level.
Yes.
You know?
It's not. You see, I'm laying a heavy blame on them. Heavy. I don't know. In fact, I don't know if in fact, I'm disappointed. If I say disappointed, I don't know whether it's
It's an
understatement.
understatement.
You should do
After this
something.
Abuja election.
After this Abuja this thing. I mean, how can? What are the executive there? Okay, who is the chairman of ADs? I know, it's because it's a new party or they have the momentum. People go there, they with dynamics. And I want to be chairman. Now me go chairman the Abuja area. Now me go there for Kuje. In the end, it deliver.
Doctors, okay, but Mr. Elvis, please let me just add this to what Dr. CM said now. You see, there's this saying that it's also scriptural too. It will say, in the Bible, Jesus Christ alluded to the fact that the Pharisees, they don't want to go to heaven. And those people that want to go, they are also preventing them and stopping them. I will use the reverse of it in Nigerian politics, meaning that APC, they want to rig by force to lead the government, to take charge of government. Opposition, your own be say, at the very barest minimum, make it impossible for them to rig. Even if they will not give you, even Peter Obi, some people have said Peter Obi will win, but they will not give it to him. Peter Obi will win, but they will not. Make the party, the opposition, make it impossible. I know you are not, you don't want me to get there. Both of us will not get there. That is it now.
Okay, sorry, Niger what? Something normally come. Do you know that? Let me remember. Do you know one of the reasons why they slapped Humphrey Nwosu for June 12th election when he was releasing the result? He said because MK Abiola have witnessed election in Nigeria and the rigging, all this. They have to put a screen in front of INEC headquarters in Abuja, just like football screen where you go see scores.
Yes.
As they send the result, 30 states, as the result they come from the state, if they put them there, IBB and the other things say because no need to rig again. So Abiola preempted all these things, and Hope 93 headquarters in Ikeja, where Abiola set up, Hope 93. They have all the results. As he's coming out, they are compiling it. So what is left is Taraba. And they've checked that even if the whole of Taraba, they did not even one person voted for MKO. If you carry the whole vote, give Tofa, Abiola is still winning. So it's as good as Abiola has won. Do you see it? So that's why the man said, the people has given me the mandate. I won the election. They say, who are you to talk? 30 years later, they now went and apologized to Abiola. Come and take GCFR and all this. You see?
Is there a law in Nigeria that prevents a politician or a political party to say that, oh, the election is going on, we are leading. We are leading now.
Exactly.
There is no law.
Yes.
You are not saying that you have won. You are not saying that you have won.
Yes.
But that as of this very moment, your people are coming out like as in every hour, every 2 hours, saying that we are leading right now. We are leading right now.
So this is pulling you did. In fact, that is even preempting, putting fear for them so that they will. You say polling unit PU 015. So primary school as this. This is the result from our agent there. Sign this. This is what we want. If you mean this was what June 12th, because they planned it that way that Babangida won't hand over. So Humphrey wants to have to bring this transparency, and the SDP adopted it. Before you know it, people, because that everybody saw the result, man. He said the results are ready.
Here, like Mumu, where they whack his head with cane, and he just keep quiet. I mean, it isn't just frustrate me, honestly speaking. Honestly, I have to be honest.
It's true.
It's true. Because I don't know how people,
because they didn't do what they should do.
Do something. Just do something. You just kept quiet there, and they will rig you. They will flog you up and down. They will do everything, and you will just keep quiet. And then you will come and be speaking English, speaking grammar, as if all of us no go school. That thing.
It's true. It's a shame, really. So, I blame them. You see, in this case, that's why I'm asking, don't they have executives? What is their duty? What did they do? You are the executive in charge of a local government for the party. What role did you play Don't you have situation room? So which means all of them are there for house like I day here. They look at TV. So you don't have something you are don't yes now. Everybody go there. Should be them.
The thing wey dem do now. They just sit down for house there.
Yeah. They watch TV. In the end, you say Wike was going round. If to say you see, you preempt all this. You do it.
If
you
Wike,
if
Wike was going around, why didn't you also now you know if Wike was you too should have people from your situation room. You just send somebody out too. Some top
that
people.
Is the thing.
Just start going immediately.
That is the thing. Yeah? That is the thing.
Your situation
so
room,
your situation
send people
room
out too.
Out. He said because you have to. All I know is that the election and they accredit them. They are representing you. This is what you do. The ones that voted, not be everywhere. How many polling units did they at all of them? The ones he didn't go to and they have result. What did you do? That's why I'm saying, do your own first, so that when people come, you say, look at our effort. Then people can now see. Not be say you just relax. That day, maybe you are watching one football team.
Effort that you see that effort that you are describing. You know the outcome of it. The possible outcome of it is that there will be no result. Everything will scatter. Everything will scatter.
Exactly. Yes.
That's it. Everything will scatter. Let's just mess everything up. Nobody, you are not getting. Nothing is going to happen here. If that is the way you want to do it. I don't understand how they just sat down there, allowed these people to whack them up and down from head to toe. And then they will come out and be talking. I saw what is his name now? This big guy. What's his name now?
Okay.
This
the most
guy. No, this Kanu guy.
Okay. Tanko
Yunusa. He did not go Twitter yesterday, X. And they say they are not releasing the result right now. They should be releasing the result. Oh my God! I was just looking like a baby. He was crying on X like a baby. They should be releasing the result right now.
Niger Watch, please. When I refer to our platform here as a think tank, please, Jonathan, isn't it? This is a think tank, because the ideas we profile here, if they implement 10% of it or 50%, it will lead us to. I mean, why shouldn't a political? You should have all this. You should have it. It's like you want to write exam. They ask you, where is your center number? You know. Where is your exam number? I think I go. How you want person help you now? Where is your exam number? What subject did you register for? I think you think. You don't need to think.
They just in their head, they just believe that APC will do normal. That APC will just behave
even
normal.
If they will do normal. You say if you should have your own plan. What did you do? What we are saying here is not illegal. That you have a situation.
No.
It's not illegal. It's not illegal. Before you know it, they say the ADC office in Kuje, their situation room there. What it be situation? Now just grammar situation room. Now just where when I go sit down, mobile phone there, them all the phones, everything, even a screen. Where when I go put like a laptop. You go there.
Put like about 30 or 50 computers there, each one representing each area or each state, if it is
each area.
And one person man that computer there. You have the manager or supervisor.
Exactly. The thing go they show. Before you know, he said this is and all those things. You should have a website, because if from the website that somebody outside Nigeria or even within Nigeria can go to your website and say, okay, this is what is happening.
You see their situation room, they go they live stream their situation room on social media. You go they live stream maybe every hour. Then go they live stream. People go they see what they happen for their situation room. They
can even organize a Zoom meeting. A Zoom. Say, look, for our voters, anybody, if you can link on this, you want to comment to us, you talk. This is your internal affair. It's not
thank you, Dr. CM. See what you just said now. You see, that Zoom won't be say they can use that one to capture the entire 176,000 polling units. Because one Nigeria good day for each polling unit, we go to send them direct pictures, direct videos.
That's all.
Live to their situation room. Live
do you know there's even
this one is free. This one cost them nothing. This one cost them nothing.
Think tank we give them here. think tank we dey here.
No,
I don't know why all
that
these
you
things.
not get one supporter for one local government, for one polling unit. Where go they send you live pictures to your situation?
Yes, exactly. Yes, you see it there. You say, look, all this one that your internal affairs,
It
just
take
they do.
get you, in fact, earlier I said employ 1,000 people inside your situation. 1,000 people I talk. I even say 1,000. Say give them 100,000 naira for that election day for the work we then go do for a day or two. That's 100 million naira. Capture everything for Nigeria inside your situation room. Don't you know what it is to get 176? See, this one where you just talk now, solve the problem of polling unit agent once and for all. You don't need to get that 176. Those areas, you will see one Nigerian will be there that will give you that from EC8A. You will stream it to your situation room for you. No harm.
It's true. It's true.
You will
Okay,
just,
look, okay, okay.
send it straight.
Look at, by me looking at the screen yesterday, Jonathan, we discovered that from EC8A, if you look at what they call it, the way they listed the party, some, the white, how do I don't know what they call it, like call it cells.
The size.
Font, the cells. Yeah, the differ. It cannot be, if not one printer, because he got a master in a line.
Yes,
so one can be real, one must be fake. So all these things are some of the common sense. You say, this one, look at the gap, look at this one. And I'm sure if you bring two what they call them, two of those EC8A, if you measure them like length, like these two things now, there are two. You put them, measure them length by length. One go tall past each other. One must be longer than each other. Meaning that no, it shouldn't be. So one there are things you can easily move. But I don't know the party. Everybody want power. I be chairman of AFC. I be Namide Kuje, Namide Kuje local, Namide Buhari local government, ADC chairman. Go they collect money from people.
In fact, this one where you talk here today, if to say now some consultant, then go give them millions of naira and then go write one report for them. And the bottom line of that report, now this strategy, now it will be the centerpiece of it. And then go collect money from them. Because if they cannot use their head to think, but at this point in time, what can we say? They can't use their head to think.
You see, Jonathan, I don't know about you. I don't know about your plan, but I must encourage you to go and read a doctorate. Not be say you they look for work. Do you know why? The training you receive is always how to be above criticisms, because you go to criticize yourself so till you submit, because that's what they're gonna ask you. Say this thing, what they do, say what if this thing happen, what if this. So all the time you are being critical, all the time you are looking for a loophole. Say supposing this thing, somebody challenge me, say this is, you go and sort it out. So in this case, they should be able to say, look, this is our party, this is how we want things organized. All those reports, you don't rely on INEC. INEC is going to do their own. INEC is doing it for APC, we know. But do your own so that you can be above criticism. So tell people, say, look, how can you tell me every polling unit there's somebody, and this is the way we receive our information? Even if you go to our website, as I'm talking to you, as I'm looking at polling unit PU015, where be so primary school in Abaji area of Abuja, go there. This is it. I say, oh yeah, me where the UK, I don't see it. So all this is what you should do, so that people will now know, yes, you are above criticism. Then when you are now arguing your case or pushing your case, people will say, well, there's really nothing. I can't fault them.
There's
then the opposition will now be. Then the people that claim they won will now be in a position to explain themselves. He said, this is what we did.
Exactly, and you make the rigging very, very difficult for them.
Very difficult, and then that is improvement. And if you do it, people will now know that idea don't circulate. So every party, they get their situation room up to local government headquarters. Because their own is that's what you do.
Cost effective, most cost effective. You don't need to spend 10 billion, 20 billion, because waiting at the talk, we say to get agents all across, say you will spend money. Now you have made it very, very cost effective. Very, very
yes, and that is how it should be. That is how it should be. Then people go say, I be chairman of ADC for Buhari local government. Now me be chairman of this. My ward, I'm the ward chairman, all those things. Before you know, they buy land, how to steal money, get money, bring money, buy land. I don't buy land here, I never finish.
That's the whole idea.
That is the whole idea of a Nigerian. I buy land. I buy land. So it's true. They have no APC. We say that they don't have any opposition. But what I'm trying to say is that at the national level, Shebi, David Mike, all of them go there, Abuja now. What do you do if it were in Bayelsa State? You say it's too far, you can go. But this is Abuja, federal capital. So can't all of them be seen too? Like talking when you see David Mike has gone to vote. I didn't see anything. Or Aregbesola went to vote. I mean, okay, maybe they didn't register at Abuja.
The thing where Wike did yesterday, where Wike they go around polling units for Abuja. What stops David Mark?
Yes, exactly.
Or Abdullahi for their spokesman for ADC. What stops both of them or
even
either
vote
of one of them?
Even they will also go
stop them
because
from
Wike
doing that
is just a voter. Wike is not
Wike was all over the space now. On election day,
they said there is curfew. Because there is curfew not affect Wike. So this is how you use your own. I mean, of what use? The people just feel, I don't know whether they have any. I don't know the other joker.
I said it earlier. I said I'm beginning to think that maybe these people have something that they have a different agenda that we don't know, just wasting our time. Yes,
it could be. It's a
they
shame,
have
really.
brains to think now. How can somebody be whacking you up and down the space every time? Then they whack you, they beat you. As Mr. Elvis, we said, beat them, pere. This is more than pere. It's the whack them up and down all the time.
That's the difference. This is the one you can do for yourself. This is the one is within your power.
You say this one is more than quere.
This one is beats them all the time.
Okay, quere. I'll be waiting. In Nigeria world, there are things you have to do for yourself, by yourself.
Yes.
Have you done that? That is the summary or the center point of what I'm talking. What you as a party we do for yourself first. You don't need a God or any other person to prompt you. Have you done that? You didn't. Then you leave everything to chance, feeling that after all, Shebi Nigerians are tired of Tinubu. If they are tired of Tinubu, so what? They are tired of Tinubu. They are tired of Tinubu. You see, that is the
anyway.
thing. I'm disappointed, to be honest. Terribly disappointed. They don't even that Tanko. I wish that Tanko Yunusa, who is the leader of Obedient Movement nationwide, I will ask him, what really is your not because if you use the word strategy don't become criminal word now in Nigeria. I know they like to bring such. So what is the administrative machinery you put in place on election day? Not be said for they don't go about telling me waiting obedient day.
You know how they dodge that question, Dr. C. You know how they dodge that question where you ask, you know how you go dodge him? He go dodge that question. And when you don't hear that response from him, say in the lie from the pit of hell, he go say, he go talk. He go hard say, there are certain things that I cannot say in public right now.
Yeah.
Now he go dodge that question because he don't do anything. But
exactly. Situation. I remember somebody said Romario of Brazil, where they play football. He say when you come Europe now, so then go train from early in the morning till midnight. Train on Saturday, then go tired, then not go play ball. He say people go they wonder say all those your training. Come show on Saturday before 90,000 crowd in Barcelona.
Mm-hmm.
You go see people go flutter. He say so that is no meaning. The training no work. Because you have to show it today. You don't need to tell people, say, every day we dey train, we know they drink alcohol, we know they smoke, and so what?
Okay.
What is the outcome?
Yeah.
Thank you, well, do well, my people. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. C. Thank you. God bless you.
Mr. Alabo, you did there. You just listen.
I did listen to Nana.
Yes.
Somebody
need to listen now.
It's true. We are
Sometimes we need to
disappointed
listen.
anyway. That is my own.